everybody needs to listen to me. Now you need to listen to me, because it's very difficult to understand the shoes that I stand in every day. And I'm going to wax a little personal here. It's very difficult. It is very difficult to understand the shoes that I stand in. That's why I give Dr. King some credit. I give him some juice for having the courage to do what he did. I don't know if he wasn't going in the right direction, but I give him juice for doing what he did. I give Malcolm juice for doing what he did. I give them all juice. But you have to think. I mean, I know that Elizabeth understands clearly that, but even she don't see how I wrestle with God like Jacob did all night at the Jabbok River. It's hard for her, even she. She knows that the Lord sent me. She knows that. So that means the rest of y'all don't know. I'm not speaking a simple truth, but the devil has done such a good job of lying to you about it need to be about black. It need to be about black vote. It need to be about black president. It need to be about the black man. That even after years of listening to me, you really don't know who I am. And I'm not putting anybody down. I'm trying to draw you up. I'm not putting you down. I'm trying to draw you up. Because if you pause for just a moment and say, wait a minute, maybe I don't know. But I can tell you this, you can see with your own eyes that having a black president didn't help George Floyd. Hell, having a black police chief didn't help George Floyd. Don't you see? That's all I've been telling you. That's all I've been telling you. The amount of spiritual walk with God, to be close enough to God to know that having a black president ain't gonna help George Floyd. Having a black police chief ain't gonna help George Floyd. How many people can understand that? How many people on planet Earth would ever be able to say having a black president wasn't gonna ever help George Floyd? Or anybody that look like George Floyd? It will never help you. It will never help you. I think Brother James Hanukkah, who I didn't tell him, his mama told him that he's a member of the elect. I didn't tell him. He heard me and he came on board. Said to me the other day, he said, Pastor Manning, I ain't gonna argue with you about nothing. Whatever you say, that's what I ain't never heard nobody say anything like that. He said, I ain't gonna argue. What you said, that's it. I ain't gonna argue with you. But I want you to come up close to think about, maybe you really don't know me. Maybe you really don't know ATLAH. I know that John Bottleotta did. But maybe you really don't know who I am. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. I ain't talking about getting no black president. In fact, I was against it. Because I knew then that it wasn't going to help George Floyd. I knew then it wasn't going to help Walter Scott. I knew then that it was going to kill Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown. I spoke it out of my own mouth from this very same desk. Having a black president going to kill Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown. They're going to die because of it. I spoke it myself. I spoke it myself. And I'm here in Harlem. And y'all let these LGBTQ racist, Japheth people walk roughshod over me. But for the grace of God, they'd kill me. Y'all let them do it. Burn the churches, bulldozer, sold the churches, bulldozer over the churches. And you let them do it. You say you're with me, but you're not. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. But I can tell you this. I know Black Wall Street. I know Rosewood. So I'm with Dr. Hartfield. You got an assignment. You do. And we got to try to reach the people. Now, we got to be able to reach many people. They ain't going to go for it. They ain't going to hear it. And then you got this LGBT crowd sickness. Let me tell you something. Your child, we had a woman that been in this church named Irene Jones. Her granddaughter was a beautiful young girl. Decided she wanted to be a man. And during the Obama administration, you can go into the military and they'll pull out your, I don't know, clitoris or whatever it is. They'll pull it out, stretch it out, pack it up, and let you be able to have at least a couple of inches. Now, you may not like that talk, but hell, that's what they do. So this young girl had the surgeons in the military under Obama, because you get a transgender sex change. And then if you're in there as a man, they can take out all of your equipment and give you a vagina. You don't have to go in the back door no more. Transgender, right? And don't you know, this woman who'd been in the church for nearly 60 years, when I came against her granddaughter who wanted to have her clitoris extended to penis size, walked out the church. Walked out. Walked out. Walked out. Walked out. That's my granddaughter. And blood is thicker than water. And that's my granddaughter. And I love her no matter who she is or what she does, whatever she wants to be. My blood is thicker than water. And I did my grandchild, and I love him. So it's important. So America is burning. I heard that Bill de Blasio's daughter got arrested last night here in New York City. That's what I heard. What a crazy self. Out there, they're marching all over everywhere. The cities are burning. And it ain't over with yet. It ain't over with yet. They burned down the precinct in Minneapolis. I've never heard that in all my life. I never heard anything like that. And the damage has already been done. Now, finally, I got to go. My time is up. But I got to tell you this, that the coronavirus, the coronavirus is on steroids. Because all those young people, and though they're wearing masks, most of them, they're spreading that virus. They're going to take it back. When finally all this is over with, they're going to take it back to wherever it is that they're going. And you're going to see this thing jumping off the chart. We might see 1 million people dead by the end of the year, just simply because it is. Simply because it is. This is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I am he. I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning. And I'm here to serve you with news and information.